Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the winners of 10 straight, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass is caught. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Ware. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. They'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab made by the tight end. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run this one in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's the gift of having a running back with this kind of speed. Forget about worrying about the inside of this defense. Get to the edge, use his speed, and walk into the end zone.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up second down.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like LSU has the first down. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Much big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They're going to run it here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pressure is coming. Caught quickly. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. There's the handoff. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer. The pick and And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Caught in the backfield. It's Ware. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Ware. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Can he make it to the marker? Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And here's the handoff. Breaks free. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Now, a fourth down.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That pass is caught. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like LSU has the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Ware. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for the...
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Defense is coming after him. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw on 3rd and forever. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made by the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. It's a short game, but look at that defense.
Tackle at the 44-yard line. Second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and giving the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.